Good morning, everybody. My name's Jack, and this is Raw Tropical Living, and thanks for joining me today. Just wanted to do one of these. I think it helps people sometimes. At times, I'm always thinking like, well, maybe people get bored. Like, who wants to see what you eat so often? But I do see people that talk about, on other videos, and I have had people make comments like, do another what you eat today. So I thought while I'm here in the South in Alabama, it'd be good to do at least one while I'm here. So today I'm starting off with smoothie, and this one is, I'm allowing myself a little guilty pleasure here. This is almond milk, bananas, and blueberries. If you've watched me before, I don't really like anything that comes in a package. I don't like anything that has ingredients in it, really. But I allow myself, one smoothie in the morning with banana milk, and then the rest of the day it's water. The blueberries are good right now, but they're not local. And that's funny because the little town that I live in actually has a blueberry festival. And that was only about 3 weeks ago. But I guess being a small town, the season's just really short. All the local stuff's already gone. Everything I've bought so far is from California. But they're good and they're cheap right now. So been eating a lot of blueberries. Pretty settled in here now. Like I told you in the video yesterday, I've been to the store and a little curb market about 4 times so far, just in the day and a half I've been here, and got good stock going. I will continue that, even though I've got plenty of bananas and they're still ripening. I'll get some more bananas today, and I'll get some more fruit. And later on today, I'll be sharing with you some fruit that I'm getting here right now and what I'm going to eat later on. The one thing I will say just real quick in this segment is I noticed this, and I may have mentioned it before when I'm visiting the States. The bananas here just don't ripen the same, or at least in the area where I visit, they don't ripen the same as in Costa Rica. I can have a really, really brown spotted banana here that's still kind of firm, and still it's hard to pull the peel off. It just doesn't correlate to where if I have that same spottiness on a banana in Costa Rica, that thing's oozing, dripping sugar. I can't even hardly eat it without having a napkin in my hand. But hey, not complaining. I'm getting good bananas, and I'm staying carb. I'm carved back up after my couple of travel days and feeling real good. Had a good day of working out yesterday. If you watched that one I did that. I went and did the second session of my training camp yesterday. I got on the treadmill and I cranked it right up. Like I did a quick 3-minute warm up, and then I went straight to 15. And then I would do 15. Actually, I ran at 15 and I would do a minute at a time. I would jack it up, speed it up, and go real hard, get my heart going. Then I'd slow down. Then I'd go for a minute, off and on like that. Then I worked, like I told you, I did my pull-ups, and I worked biceps. So got my training camp in today. We'll drink this, be going to the gym in a little while, and I will be back to you when I eat again. All right, back for meal number 2. Usually it's not this long between meals. Got doing stuff this morning. That first meal was probably about 7:30, and it's about 11:30 now, but it kept me going. I've been already worked out for the day. I might do some. I think my jump rope came in the mail. I haven't opened that pack, or I had my hands full. I haven't picked it up, so I may play around a little bit more. Might do some planks later. But good morning. I did my body weight training here at the house, and then I went up to the YMCA again. Supplemented. Did some machine. Did some different ones that I haven't had my hands on in a while, and then I got on just did a light, it wasn't a light, it was a pretty good one, but it wasn't terribly intense. Another session on the treadmill, and just kind of steadily, like I started at about, what did I start at on that? I started at about 5 incline and went up every minute. I think by the end, I didn't go all the way to 15. I probably should. It's just that I think next time I'll start at like 7 or 8. It's just because I was on this rhythm. I was like, every minute that went by, click, I'd go up another one. So another good day, another good exercise day. And nothing astounding to show you. I've got another green smoothie. Imagine that. This one's like basically like the one I had 2 nights ago. No almond milk this time. That's just for the morning. But banana, spinach, blueberry, and chia seeds in this one. I haven't had any, first time I've had chia seeds since I've been home. Oh, and by the way, This is just the glass I'm drinking out of, just to make sure you know that. I've got a pitcher full of this, you know, a blender full of this in the kitchen, so. Ooh, I needed that. I was ready. I wasn't undercarved. That first one, if you get enough in there, like I say, you know, that first smoothie of the day, I can't remember exactly. It had like 6 bananas in it and blueberries, so it definitely kept me going. Like I say, I normally, you know, eat more often. There was about 4 hours in between there, but it was plenty to, you know, I felt fine during all my workout. Refuel with this. Now there are 6 or 7 bananas in this one, and blueberries and spinach and chia seeds. That should do me for a while, and then got some things to do later this afternoon, but I'll probably a couple of hours. Won't wait so long again. Probably a couple of hours from now I will have something else. I might eat some bananas. I'm going to eat some. You know, I don't like to do all smoothies. I like to eat my food. And I got some other good stuff that I'm going to share with you later. It ain't going to be all bananas all the time. But anyhow, that's meal number 2. Alright, it's only about an hour later than that last video, but I got to go out for a couple of 3 hours, and I don't want to be, I want to eat plenty, because I'm trying to, like I say, I have problems if sometimes it's weird for people. It's still weird for me as somebody that was always kind of trying to keep his weight down, or from time to time trying to lose weight. I got to keep my calories up. I know I've said this over and over and over, but if I even get a little slack for a little while and miss a few bananas, you know, if I miss, say, if I slack, or if I get out and start doing something and I miss 400 or 500 calories today and 600 or 700 one day, that stuff adds up and my weight plummets. So I have to just kind of I eat when I'm not hungry. I don't recommend, you know, I think it's more natural to eat, but I just won't eat enough. And it is what it is. I mean, you know, every time I say that, somebody's got some scientific thing or thing. I eat. Anyhow, I got to go out for a few hours, so I'm going to have about 3 or 4 right now. And you know, I just want to show you guys something. Man, what do you got? Like, look at my bananas. Okay, you can see these are nice and spotty on the outside. And they're edible, but they're not those little sugar bombs like I'm used to from Costa Rica. Do your bananas ripen? I mean, I'm trying to think of like if I've had any. Yeah, they do, because I do remember they've gone bad on me. But that banana, that brown in Costa Rica, it's really soft. It's really sugary. You know, I'm actually having to, a lot of times when I'm eating my bananas down there, I have to have a napkin or something because it's actually kind of gooey, you know, dripping on my fingers. But anyway, no problem. They're not bad. It's a little bit different texture, and they're not I mean, they're not underripe. They're not too underripe, but they're just not like I'm used to. But anyway, I'm going to go take care of a little bit of business, and I will be back to see you guys a little later. Alright, it's mid-afternoon and time for a little snack. I got peaches. Got 4 peaches here. You know, I didn't grow up eating peaches. I'm not even sure I've eaten many peaches in my life, but these things are good. Didn't know what I was missing. Yeah, I always liked watermelon and cantaloupe better, I guess, but these are some good ones. And then peaches don't have a lot of calories, so got 4 I'd call them small peaches in there, 4 small peaches. And 2 bananas there. So it's been mostly fruit since I've been back. Fruit and greens, fruit and greens. Had a little fat last night, had some hemp seeds. I'll show you what I'm gonna have for dinner a little bit later, but yeah, so far, you know, I've told you I'll eat some cooked food while I'm here, but I haven't yet. I am going to Pensacola tomorrow though, so I have a little treat in mind in the way of a Mediterranean platter. So I'll go off my normal plan a little bit, but then I will be back. And also I'm going to get to go to my nice little store tomorrow and buy some good stuff. I'll get dates. I'm so excited. Although I'm jealous of all you people out there that can get these crates and get real good prices, because the place I go, how much were those dates last time? They're like $11.95 a pound for Medjool dates. They're organic, but at $11.95 a pound, I can't do what some of these people do. I wish I had enough dates to where I could do some of this Datorade. I'd love to make just a big old pitcher. I'd love to just be able to throw some in smoothies, but I usually get about a pound or a pound and a half and just kind of eat them sparingly over the time I'm here, 3-4 a day. But yep, that's it. Gonna finish this snack and I will be back to you guys. Probably just one more feeding. I'm gonna go in and start preparing, marinating a couple of things for dinner, and I will be back in a little bit. See ya. Alrighty then, back to you with the last meal of the day. Got myself a big salad here. I don't know how the lighting is, so you may not be able to really appreciate it, but this is a good one. I tell you what, I like this method. I use the Tanny Raw method of putting my dressing on here. What I've got here is I've got a little bit of romaine mix, just a little bit left of that, a little bit of lettuce, romaine mix. Then I had kale, and I had spinach. And I had broccoli slaw. Love that broccoli slaw. So what I did to start off with is I juiced a few lemons, poured that in there, and then just a little bit of Bragg's organic apple cider vinegar. Poured that in, and then I massaged it real good. That massaging, really, I like this because it gets in. I've told you before, I like a wet salad. I like a wet salad. I like it in there really good over all of everything mixed well. So mix that really good by hand, and then let it sit. This was sitting for probably about 2 hours. Okay, then getting ready to eat it, all I had to do is I went in there and chopped up some onion in there and chopped up some little carrots. And then I took my avocado, cut it open, squished it around. Actually, I squished it into the salad with my hand, then massaged that in. Then put just a little bit of sea salt and some black pepper on there. And I've already had a taste of it, and it is really, really good. I like this way of making, like I say, I like this way of making salad. And that will be the last meal for the day. Now, the only other thing I'll probably have, and no need for me, I'm going to go ahead and get the video ready, upload it. No reason to come back just for that. I've got for my dessert tonight, I think I told you earlier, I juiced some watermelon yesterday. Never got around, I had things going on today. Never got around to drinking it, didn't have the time to drink it. And I'm going to have that tonight. That'll be a nice little cold, sweet treat. Maybe a couple hours, I don't know. It's only, I eat dinner early, by the way. This is about 5:15. So, maybe about 7:15 when I'm watching TV, I'll have me a big old cold glass of watermelon juice. But that's a day in Alabama. There's a lot of good stuff around here right now. It's really, it hasn't, like I say, I haven't eaten any cooked yet. Oh, by the way, I think I mentioned it in that last segment, but somebody always says, oh, I wish I'd have known. So I'm going to make it really clear so everybody, if anybody should be in that area, going to Pensacola, Florida tomorrow. I will be at this store there, really good store, Everman. Downtown Pensacola. I'll be there. I don't know. I can't tell you an exact time. Everman, I usually go down to Pensacola. I'll probably be down in Pensacola about 9:30. I'll putz around a little bit. Probably 9:30, 10 o'clock I'll be at Everman. And then after that, I'm going to eat lunch at a place called End of the Line Cafe. It's across from the Civic Center, if anybody knows Pensacola. I probably will linger around there, so I'll be there for a good while. I like that place. I'll chill out. So if anybody's in the Pensacola area tomorrow, or if you see this before in the morning and want to leave a comment, leave me a message, I'll be there. Anyhow, this is what this Raw Vegan is eating in a typical day in Alabama. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Hope you'll subscribe to the channel. Share this one. Share this one. Please share this one so people can actually see that even in the States, even in a little small town in Alabama, really not that hard to do raw. Anyhow, hope you guys have a are having a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful weekend. This will come out Friday night. You might see it Saturday. So have a great weekend. Have a lot of fun. Peace.